We just arrived at Michael's place. He lives behind here. He's a farmer that we know. He's been around for a while. In fact, I first met him in 2017. But he's got quite a few different agricultural ventures. So he does some fish farming and things like that. So it's nice to come see him. Somebody that I'd like Rad to work alongside because he's got a bit more. He's a bit more commercially orientated in the sense he's got more resource. So there's potential there for different projects. So it's nice fun trying to see the smallholders that we met yesterday who are more like the thing. Most like majority of people, but also other farmers as well who have different scale. This is our friend Michael over there. And this is his land, so he's got other pieces, but this is where he has ponds, but this is what we would call, it's basically produced for home consumption. So the idea is it's not, you might sell some fish, but generally you come in when you want fish and harvest, maybe at Christmas, Easter, special occasions, something like that. But they were saying they got about 900 gram fish, which is huge like here, and because they had catfish in the system, so it's like a double. Basically, if you get catfish in your tilapia ponds, catfish will eat all the small tilapia, and then there's less competition for food. So then the remaining tilapia eat all what's left, and they get quite big. But you get less tilapia that way. But it's nice that you can see here. There's the water. This bank is fairly weak, so you'd want to reinforce this properly. I mean, it is the rainy season. You can see water's escaping down here, and there's like a swamp area down there. That's sugar cane actually, but this is probably the remnants of a swamp. So the Masigazo is just feeding the fish currently. So he's just chopping some yams, and then you can see he pulls up the stick, and he'll attach the yam leaves with a bit of string, and the fish will come and eat it. So I can walk around. It looks pretty marshy, but there's this sort of stuff. This isn't yams, I don't know what this is, but this looks a bit like dock leaf if you were in the UK, but it's not. Yeah, well done. And it was empty when he pulled it up, so you can see that they eat it, and they'll just go there and eat it. Everybody's sitting. Can't see any eating, but the water's quite cloudy, so that's probably why. Anyway, we're about to leave, and about to get Anton. Anton's getting picked up at midday because he's got a flight to catch tonight. We'll get all the way back up to Entebbe, and I'm still sticking around for a bit. I've got some other bits and pieces to be doing, but I think we're about to go and see some banana wine now, which is exciting.